Rightio fellas, here we are. One of my favourite spots to head out for a little session off the beach in winter. Obviously coming into winter, it's salmon season and things tend to slow down in the bay. And not only that, the weather's been pretty bad, so I've been meaning to go out, but obviously you would have noticed a bit of a drought in the videos because the weather's just been shocking. Been wanting to go out for whiting, that sort of thing, but yeah, it just didn't work out. It's definitely still the plan. As soon as we get a few good weekends, I want to get some fishing in Western Port done for the whiting, maybe do a few squid sessions, collect some bait for the upcoming snapper season. But for today, we're just going to see if we can collect some bait, get a few salmon. Hopefully they're on. Haven't heard much, but fingers crossed. So yeah, middle of the week, had a day off, so I thought why not. I found a good break in the weather. It's a nice slow northerly today, perfectly what you want when you're fishing off the beach down here, because obviously that wind's coming from our back, so hopefully all this land breaks that wind. And not only that, but you're actually casting out with the wind rather than against it. So what we're going with, my typical favorite setup off the beach, just got the Shimano Jewel, nice light long graphite rod, 12-pound braid and 12-pound leader, and I'm just going to be pairing that up with the old school Halco twisties, just giving them a flick. Hopefully they're around. Let's go, Ricardo. What do you reckon?
It's a hit and miss today, I reckon.
Hit and miss?
Yeah.
I reckon you're going to be pleasantly surprised, bro.
It's
Here we go. Good old Gunnamatta. Coming up to the peak of the high tide now, which is when I like to come. I like to fish that end of the high tide and the start of the run out. I find that I get most of my fish on the start of the run out for some reason. I don't know if there's any facts to it, but I'm going to stick with what works for me. So a fair bit of people fishing, probably move past them and start casting down there, down towards the end, which is where I tend to get most of my luck anyway. Alright, old mate here reckons that they're getting them, so too small? He goes far, but I'll try. Everyone's bagging my rod. We'll see who's bagging it when I catch the first fish, mate. Caught a few salmon already, first bloke I've seen. Alright, first cast. Can we get first cast magic like I did last time? You're not on, are you? Are you serious? It's on. Ricardo reckons he's on first cast. You're kidding me. Oh, I lost him at the beach. Ah! Alright, might be on here, fellas. This is a bit mad. The funny thing is, yeah, I've had a fair few sessions where I've done pretty well without expecting to, and for some reason every time I come I still don't expect to do well for some reason, but somehow it always ends up working out. There's a few birds working out there, so I think there's definitely fish around. No first cast magic this time. I think I've just got a hit of weed. Yeah, on. On. Yeah. Let's go, baby. So I'll lose this one. Ricardo's already lost a couple. Got a bit of weight to him. It's not small, that's for sure. Hanging out with this wave. Shit. Hanging out with this one. There he is. Ah, beautiful Aussie salmon. Right in the corner of the lip, almost got out. You on? I'm on. Shit. Ricardo's on here as well. Pretty much first 10 minutes in, beautiful. Dropped a couple. Hopefully you don't drop this one, bro. There we go, a bit of a smaller one. Oh! Bit of a smaller specimen there. There we go. That's why we come to Gunnamatta for these beautiful Aussie salmon. They start getting bigger at this time of year as well. And I think that's pretty decent. So there's going to be a few chunks of gummy bait off that. Usually I do like eating them, but I've got plenty in the freezer at the moment. So I think these ones are going to be bait stocky. Chuck these in a bag. Obviously you don't want to bleed them. If you're going to use them as bait, you don't want to bleed them. Let's get some more. Yeah, on. First cast straight after the other one. This one's a bit smaller. It's probably more like Ricardo's. But do not care. Awesome fun on this light gear. Nice and close to home as well. Come down to Gunnamatta Beach for the day. Spend a couple of hours, go home with your bag of salmon. Doesn't get better than that. There you go, that's actually another decent one. Boom. It's been ages since I've been able to go fishing. Literally the last time was that last video you saw a couple of months back with the gummy shark off the beach. So I've been hanging to go, like every time I was ready to go, the weather was just rubbish. So I found this opportunity and it's nice to have a fish at the end of my line again. And it's the good old Aussie salmon that comes through every time. I always say it, the most underrated fish. They fight amazing. I think they taste good. They're great bait and they're great fun as well. And they always come through when the chips are down. When things aren't going well, it's always the humble Aussie salmon that saves the day. They do usually move around in schools, and I'm pretty sure they'd be all up and down the beach. So it's just a matter of moving around, finding them. We'll cast here for a bit more. If they seem like they've moved, we'll try to follow them. It's funny, been a few casts, I'm starting to get impatient now. Ricardo's on. Yeah. Shit, I'm crossed over here. Go under me. Under me. Yeah. Hey, just railing you, cuz. Nice one. Ricardo, you machine, cuz.
I'd like to kiss it, but you know.
Give it a kiss and throw it back.
No way.
Now, when the salmon are running hot like this, honestly, you're better off putting the bait away. Like a few of these fellas have caught fish, but I reckon in this 20 minutes that we've been here, we've caught the same amount as them. And we're not piss farting around with baits and whatnot, and it's so fun on the lures. But in saying that, bait fishing has its perks as well. You relax on the beach. And yeah, it is a pretty horrendous beach at times when you're trying to bait fish, because it drops in here, goes pretty deep pretty quickly. The swell's always hectic, and it just moves your line down the beach. It's just, I find it uncomfortable, so I never bait fish here. I hate it. Oh yeah, on. Thought we were having a bit of a dry spell there for a sec. I was like, oh no, school's bloody moved on already. Last time I came here and we smashed them, we caught the school right at the end before they went out. I'm like, fuck, is that gonna happen again here? Have a bit of fun the first few minutes and then it's over. Fingers crossed they stick around. There we go. Another very beautiful specimen of an Aussie salmon. This one's gobbed it. He's gobbed it. Gonna need the pliers for that one. Decent. A few people are on down the beach. Good to see everyone's getting amongst it. To be honest, on a weekday, I didn't expect it to be this busy. I reckon I've never seen this many people on the beach here before, on a weekday. Ricardo's gone different. He's gone the slow retrieve there. He loves trying new things. I hate trying new things. I'm OCD big time. If something works for me, I'll just stick to it. I get anxiety trying new things. I feel like I'm missing out if I don't do well on that. As you can see all this water here, it's all flat. So that's where the gutter is. And you can see where it's wavy here. This is where the gutter sort of rises up. And the salmon like to be on the edge. So that's what you want to look for. First place you really want to start is always that edge, which is pretty much right there. Fuck, old mate's taking a tumble there. Cleaning his fish, what a problem to have, but I don't mind. I wouldn't mind taking a tumble if I'm cleaning a whole bunch of fish. It's all right. Oh, hey, Ricardo's on. Nice, buddy. That ends the dry spell for you, bro. Bro, ever since you started coming fishing with me, you got 100% hit rate, mate. What's going on?
I'll let you have that one.
Well, what's going off, fellas? If you got a spare day, don't know what to do fishing wise during winter, you know, obviously things slow down a bit. Just kind of a nice day out on the beach, Gunnamatta, nice and local. My favourite saying, get some sand between the toes. So we're at the peak of the tide now. I think it's going to start running out. Oh, just got a hit there. Take it again. Nah. Fingers crossed they stick around. Usually they do for the start of the run out. If not, I think I'm pretty happy with that little sesh. Can't complain. Yeah, on. On! I thought we were done there for a second. Oh, he's jumping. Bit of acrobatics and he's got off. He jumped and flicked it. What a smart guy. Let's see if we can get him again. There is a time, sometime during the winter, through here where they get massive. So you got a good couple of solid months to get onto them here. If you want to sesh. Oh, one more for the day, I'll be happy. I wasn't planning on sticking around long, only an hour and a half. I like that one. I like that cast. Yeah, on. Yeah. I told you, what did I tell you? I like that cast. Caught it in the wind. Is he off or is he running at me? Oh, I think he's off. Yeah, he's gone. Damn. And there goes my lure. Snapped my lure off. Yeah, locked up around the guide and then chopped off. Side to head off?
I'll do one more cast and get up while you're at it.
Yeah. You know what's funny? On the surf, that's how my sessions always end. It's when I cast my lure off. Alright, I think that's us done. Yeah. Nice short little sesh. I'm pretty sure if we stay more, we can get a few more, but happy with that. Don't need any more bait. Finally got a fish at the end of the line after a couple of months. I am planning to do a few more sessions, hopefully in Western Port, for some whiting, Sorrento for some squid, stock up for snapper season, maybe a few other things. See how we go. But yeah, the weather's just not been great, so stay tuned for those. They'll definitely be happening. But yeah, thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Thanks to everyone who has subscribed. I do appreciate the support, and I read everyone's comments. Yeah, really appreciate it.
I'm happy.
Happy? Alright, it's cool.